if I join you? Who and why? Hi, yeah, I'll have a black coffee, please, and nothing. Another coffee, black. Well, you're obviously not a policeman, so who are you and why are you following me?
Sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't piss me about. Who the fuck are you? Thank you very much. Sure.
No, I wasn't following you. I saw you with your bag. I just thought you looked interesting.
What, are you a faggot?
No. No, okay, to tell you the truth, I thought you were this guy that I was at school with. I saw you walking here, so I followed you in just to see if it was him, but it wasn't.
Why didn't you just ask me when you saw me?
Because I'd have been embarrassed if it wasn't the person.
Not as embarrassed as you are now.
No, I suppose not.
What's your name?
Bill?
Well, Bill, what do you do?
Actually, I'm kind of...
Between jobs right now, you know?
Yeah, that's right.
What would you do?
Dunno.
Oh, come on, Bill, don't be coy. There's some burning ambition inside you, isn't there? Something of the starving artist in you, no?
No.
You're a painter.
No.
Photos.
No.
Writer.
No.
Writer, eh?
No.
But you write.
Not much.
But sometimes.
Sometimes he doesn't.
Me? So you're a writer.
I didn't say that. Makes you think I'm a writer anyway.
An unemployed 20-something fancies himself a writer. A real leap into the unknown.
Well, I'm not a writer.
But you're interested in people.
Yeah?
This person?
Perhaps.
You haven't even asked me my name yet.
What's your name?
Or what's in my bag?
What bag?
My bag. The one you've been looking at all morning.
What's your name and what's in your bag?
My name's Cobb. Take a look for yourself.
Following is Christopher Nolan's directorial debut from 1999. If you're unaware, you've probably been living under a rock if you're unaware, but Christopher Nolan is the director of Inception and the last two Batman films, as well as The Prestige and many other films. And yeah, after seeing Inception, I was interested to see his roots really, because I'd seen Memento ages ago, and loved it, but hadn't really focused on what his career was like until he until he did the Batman films. And it intrigued me because with all his films, most recent films, the story has been so perfectly crafted that I wondered whether that had been the case all the way through. I know Memento is actually based on his brother's short story or something like that, and I believe Following is slightly written by him as well. But actually, though the story is fantastic in Following, what really makes it special for me is the cinematography and the direction of the film, because he has taken the film noir style, done the very risky thing of using black and white, which doesn't always work in today's films, and it needs to be the right setting, and this was the right setting for it. And actually, there was a point where I just put the subtitles on because the traffic outside my flat was being a bit noisy, and I suddenly realised, it felt as if I was watching Le Haine or one of these other French films that sort of perfected the mise en scene, the film noir sort of mise en scene and things, and I think that's great. If you can actually, it was almost like I was watching a French film, but understanding the French without having, I don't know if that makes any sense at all. And I'm guessing that's probably deliberate. It probably did deliberately, take that style and mimic that style of those films and things. And in some ways, with especially at the end, the plot, you know, it works in a similar way. He uses the sort of the non-linear style of storytelling that he does in well, both, I suppose Inception is sort of but mainly Memento. Obviously, Memento takes us a step further, and things. But I would say, it's only 70 minutes, which I think is long enough. Actually, the plot is fantastic. The filming is fantastic. Just go and see this film. It is just one of the best films I have seen in a very long while, apart from Christopher Nolan's other films, which are equally as good.